Well, now to a tragic story out of Berea today. We've now learned a father and son have died while attempting to swim in an area of Wallace Lake where swimming is not permitted. Brandon Simmons joins us now with more details on what happened. Brandon, just an awful tragedy.
Yeah, these stories have happened more than once this year, and it's awful every time we have to do one. For those of you not familiar with Wallace Lake, it's an area here in the Metroparks here in Berea, and they have a roped off area that's designated for swimming right here behind me, but there are other areas further south that people use to fish, boat, and do other things, and that's where yesterday's incident happened. Yesterday evening, 37-year-old Veniamin Lozitsky was out fishing with his 6 children on the other end of the lake when they attempted to swim in what's a non-designated swimming area. 4 of the children were able to make it to safety, but Lozitsky, one of his sons, and a daughter didn't make it out. The father and his 10-year-old son, Luke, both died, and his 11-year-old daughter is still in the hospital this evening. Now, unfortunately, we've seen several water safety accidents already this year, and as we head into the holiday weekend, experts are reminding people to follow the rules, whether headed to a pool or lake, and make sure both you and especially the kids are properly trained before getting in.
It's important that our kids are safe and water competent. Again, when we're looking at folks entering the water, we want to make sure they can enter water that's above their head, that they can turn and look for an exit and be able to swim to that exit to get themselves to safety.
Now, some other quick tips: always swim in groups. Designate someone to be the, quote, water watcher so that there's no confusion about who is on dry land paying attention to everyone who's in the water. And of course, only swim in areas that are designated for swimming, preferably where there are also lifeguards present at the pool or lake. Now, obviously, we know due to lifeguard shortages this season, there are places that normally would have a guard but don't always have one this year. So make sure you pay attention to that before you go out. And of course, coming up at 6 on What Matters Most, I'll have a few more tips for those of you who plan to go out on the water this season.
And there will be many of us. Brandon Simmons live this afternoon on What's New. Brandon, thanks.